One request by many CA Foundation students: return of premium on premature dissolution of partnership firm, section 51 of the Indian Partnership Act 1932. Now first let us understand this concept with the help of an example. The word premium means goodwill. Now you are aware that at the time of admission, partner brings in his share of goodwill. So let us assume that X paid rupees 1 lakh to Y and Z at the time of his admission. They promised him that he will get the benefit of this goodwill for a period of 10 years. So the partnership was formed for a period of 10 years. But it dissolved after 8 years. Now, in this case, he has paid premium for 10 years, but he got the benefit only for 8 years. Law says that yes, he can demand return of premium. See, he has paid for 10 years, got the benefit only for 8 years. So he can demand a return of premium. If there is premature means the dissolution is before the expiry of time period. But there are three conditions which need to be satisfied. The first is that the terms of agreement must give him the right. Terms of agreement means the partnership deed should give him the right to claim a return. What is the length that he was a partner? So maybe he got benefit during the earlier initial years. And what will he get in return? It will just be a reasonable amount. Now you will ask me, ma'am, why not proportionate? Why reasonable? How can you be so sure that he got equal benefit every year? When you calculate proportionate, you're assuming that the benefit is spread equally over a period of time. How can you be so sure that he got the same amount of benefit every year? So law says that what he will get is only a reasonable amount. So what have we discussed up till now? That X paid 1 lakh rupees to Y and Z at the time of admission. He thought he will get the benefit for 10 years because the partnership was for 10 years. But the partnership dissolved after 8 years. So he has the right to demand a return of this goodwill, this premium that he paid for those remaining 2 years. But return will depend on, is there a provision in the agreement that he will get a return? What is the length of time that he was a partner? How much will he get? Reasonable. Why not proportionate? Because we are not sure that he has got the benefit, that he will, get the benefit proportionately every year, same amount every year. Now, what is reasonable? It is not defined in law. It depends on facts and circumstances of the case. Okay, there are few circumstances wherein you will not get any return of premium. Now, when dissolution is due to death of a partner, that's not anyone's fault. Misconduct of the partner paying the premium. Now, the dissolution is due to misconduct of X. Dissolution is because of your misconduct and you want return of premium. You won't get anything. So, death of the partner, misconduct of the partner paying the premium, and there's no provision in the agreement which will give him return of premium. So if nothing is written in the agreement, he is not entitled to any return of premium. So what are the three circumstances? Yes, say it along with me. He will not get return of premium when the dissolution is due to death. Say it along with me, you will remember. Death, misconduct of the party receiving the premium, and there's no provision in the agreement which entitles him for return of premium. There are certain circumstances wherein he will get proportionate return. Proportion means he paid the premium for 1 lakh for 10 years, but he got the benefit only for 8 years. So how much should he get for those 2 years? He will be entitled to, it's a simple cross multiplication. He will be entitled to 20,000 worth of premium, yes. So proportionate will be given only when the dissolution is due to fault of neither parties. It's nobody's fault, or it's due to fault of both. Now, it's not due to fault of any party, so maybe due to some circumstance, maybe the business has become unlawful, or maybe they may, by mutual agreement, decide to dissolve the firm, and their agreement entitles partners to proportionate premium. So it is due to fault of neither parties, due to fault of both the parties. So maybe they fought, there was an argument, so it is maybe due to the fault of both the parties. It is due to the fault of the party receiving the premium. Like in our example, it is dissolution may be due to the fault of Y, may be due to the fault of Z. Now, in this case, it is not X's fault that the firm is dissolved. So, X is entitled to proportionate return of premium. Okay, sometimes the dissolution may be due to insolvency of the partner receiving the premium. So fault or insolvency of the partner receiving. Now receiving over here will be either Y or Z. So say it along with me. Let us revise. When will he be entitled to proportionate return of premium? When the dissolution is due to, yes, tell me, fault of neither parties, both the parties, party receiving the premium, or due to insolvency of the partner receiving the premium. So students, very simple concept if you learn it in a very systematic format. So terms of agreement should provide a return length that he was a partner, and he will get reasonable amount. Only under certain circumstances he will be entitled to proportionate return. So students, I hope I was able to solve your doubt in a very simplified manner. If you like this video, then do share and subscribe to your channel Theory Masters Learning for such quick videos on many other concepts.